We were just talking about signals of safety,
Yes.
right? Specific signals of safety.
Mhm.
Can you say a bit more about that? What are you talking about when you're talking about, like, about signals?
Mm-hmm. Which is a really good question and a good one to make more concrete. Because again, a lot of us know, well, what it means to be safe in the sense of I speak the English language. But what we mean, how that translates into actions, behaviors, and signals in our environment. So let's use the example of, again, going back to our five senses, right? So we've got our sense of sight. Are there things in your environment that you look at and you either see something that's neutral? For example, there's a bookcase in front of me right now. It's non-threatening. I don't really have major feelings about it, but that I would say is neutral. And then are there things in the environment that I'm looking at that bring me a sense of comfort? Or do I say to myself, wow, that's really beautiful, or that really brings something to the room, or I find this interesting or inspiring? Those are things that I would consider safe in the environment. They bring our nervous system into that state of calm or curiosity or openness, and they don't lead us to feel like we need to protect in some way. So that sight, it's the same with our sense of hearing. Are we hearing sounds that we find, again, interest us or help us to feel that sort of tingly, comforting feeling? Is it a familiar song that makes us want to get up and dance? Or sort of other examples of that would be sort of signals of safety through the ears, especially human voices as well, being able to really tune into what another person is saying and not just hear their words, but actually connect with them and really hear what they're saying and take in their meaning behind what they're saying. That is also a sign of safety through that sense of hearing. We have our sense of touch. Things that, again, normally as kids, for example, we will grab onto a stuffed animal and we'll hug that, and that feels comforting and good. Anything that's, again, we find interesting or inspiring. I know I'm using those words a lot. But this is, again, for somebody who has this as a career, sometimes it is difficult to name these types of examples. Again, sense of taste, what kind of foods we like or taste that we like. Same with smells, right? Things that help us to just kind of get that feeling. So those are just a few examples, and for folks that are coming in to do the SSP, we come up with a lot more examples, and examples that are specific to each nervous system.